The nanomachines that were scattered into the upper atmosphere began to multiply and spread throughout the whole of the world. The nanomachines glittered in the sunlight, flowing like a large river in the sky. I like how we didn't even mention this to like any of the cities, any of the towns in the entire world. We're just like, yeah, let's do it. Like, whatever. I'm sure they actually did at some point, but it's like, it's never told that they told people about this. So people are just like, oh, is that in the sky? Oh, what the fuck? That's cool. It's kind of funny. That glitter would remove the bonds restraining everyone. It would be our light of hope for regaining back our true freedom. Solaris' mobile surface supremacy weapon invaded the area with great force. Shavat and Nissan's standard gear battalions were no match against it. It was only a matter of time before the Solaris mobile weapon arrived in Nissan. After we pushed back the Solarian gear units, we headed for Nortune, to the Kislev capital's administrative district. I'm sorry. We went there to obtain our one and only means of standing up against the mobile weapon. Save current data. Sure. Now actually might be a good time to stop for now. But I kind of want to keep going a little bit more. I can't tell, I'm probably going to have to grind a little bit by the end of the game. I'm going to want some money because I'm going to try something with the final boss, which will be a lot of fun, honestly. So, yeah. I think we're good. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep going. Why not? Let's do it. Continue the game. Let's go. The Kislev's capital, or Kislev capital's Nortune's central administrative district. Administrative? Yeah, it's not administrative. District itself was a secret battleship constructed by Bart's ancestors Roni Fatima after the Great War with Solaris many hundreds of years ago. The existence of the secret battleship remained hidden. Later, the ship was turned into a section of the Kislev imperial capital during the founding of the empire, so it's a big thing in the middle. Uncovering this truth from some ancient records, Bart activated the secret battleship in order to fight against the Solarian mobile surface supremacy weapon. The sand cruiser Yggdrasil was actually the center of the command, and also the main secret weapon of the craft. Awakening from 500 years of dormancy, its true form appeared before us. Commanded by its new master, the secret battleship stood before the mobile weapon with all of us inside of it. So I guess this means that we reunited with everyone now? You know, it's been 3 weeks, you know, no big reunion or whatever, we don't need it. But this does turn into one of the coolest things in the fucking game. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous, and I hope it's the part I'm thinking of. Okay, supremacy weapon go! Is this the part I'm thinking of? Because it's so cool. Oh, this is totally the part! Oh, this is so cool! This is the coolest shit ever! Oh, it's so fucking cool! So they're pretty much the Kislev capital is actually a ship that was built by Bart's ancestors, and it can just transform, and it works with the Yggdrasil, which is fucking radical. I really wish they went into more detail about this thing, but the transformation is so cool. And I think the Yggdrasil is its big old dick. I think he has a big old dick. Yeah, Yggdrasil the 4th super dimensional gear. That is so fucking radical. It's so cool. Alright, transformation complete. Come on, monster, let's go. Oh my god, that's really bad. That's not great. Oh my god, look at that thing! That's so fucking ridiculous! We have 99,000 HP! Holy crap, that's so fucking radical! Let's beat this thing up. Let's just hit it. Oh, get wrecked. God, this is the strongest thing we can be in the game, by the way. There's no way we can ever reach 99,000 HP, and I don't think you can get 9,900 fuel. That's so fucking cool, though. This is awesome. And the enemy is, like, fucking ridiculous. Like, what a great monster design, or, like, you know, design from Solaris's broom closet. It's like, oh, how can we make a super cool enemy and also ridiculous at the same time? Just put all the things in there. Just put it in there, right there. You see that opening spot? Put another one in there. Put another one in there. It's fucking dumb. This enemy is so dumb. Oh, okay. I guess the Yggdrasil is not the dick hole, or the dick hole, the dick, the dookie. Oh, you know we gotta do this, guys. You know we gotta do this. That's so fucking radical. Yeah, it's his gun. Oh my god, 9,900. Yo, he dead. He dead. He's super dead. So, good job on that Solaris supremacy, whatever. It used all of our fuel, but we fucked him up. We gotta level up for Bart. 50,000 gold, awesome. The Solaris mobile weapon was destroyed, which brought a sigh of relief to the continent of Ignis. Peace was signed, and after some 500 years of division, the land of Ignis once again became reunited. Excitement spread throughout Ave, Nisan, Kislev, and Shavat. The sky shimmered as if to celebrate. By the hands of Eli, Saitan, Tora, and Esmeralda, the nanomachines have been dispersed into the atmosphere. That was when disaster struck. Our songs of victory were replaced by the sounds of total pandemonium. In the beginning, we had no idea what had transpired. We witnessed unexplicable phenomena. People from all parts of the globe began to mutate into abnormal forms. It seemed to be triggered when the nanomachines removed the limiter seal that was placed on humankind by Krellian in the past. The human form with its innate abilities released. This is one of the most fucked up things about the game. This is actually one of my favorite things about the game, because this becomes so fucked up at like how you're trying to help, you're trying to release them from Solaris's control and release the limiters, and you fuck up everyone. Not everyone, but a lot of people, and it becomes fucked up. But that's when I remembered what Hammer had said back in Solaris. His words were, "What becomes of the normal humans?" Oh hey guys, glad to see you're back. So they are naturally germinating because the resurrection of God is near. Those who will become the body of our servant. I never knew so many would exist, even without using the key. But some of them still have not yet begun to germinate. Are they not destined to be the flesh of God? Or perhaps those are the enemies of God? Let us reactivate the strategic points of the Soylent. At any rate, they are just incomplete mutants. They are useless now in their half-finished form. God's apostles. There cannot be any harm in having too many of them. Fucked up, guys. I really hate those guys. Oh, Krellian. Myong, I'm guessing? Yes. The chains that restrained humankind have been removed because of you. But that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with our plan. Everything is still under control. In the event of the explosion in the capital of Solaris earlier, I had set up a nanomachine virus to diffuse into the atmosphere. I knew they were eventually going to break the seal, but the timing was a little too close for comfort. The current mutations of the humans are an initial response to the virus. Once the virus respread over the world germinates inside the humans, they are no longer the same. They change into a controllable form. We need humans that do not depend on the key's invocation in order to awaken. In other words, a being to take the place of the original body of God. It's like a Trojan horse released at the same time of the assimilation with God. A literal virus. But isn't it different from what they intended? Of course, we can't let them have their way. The Ark of God is mine. Either way is fine by me. I will just side with whichever is the more certain one way. Or a certain one anyway. So, yeah, virus. Krellian's an asshole. This is where they're going to show some really fucked up stuff. It actually is pretty hardcore. I really like this part of the game. Because you're going to see people like actually messed up from this virus that they released. And it's super cool. It's pretty fucked up though. These facilities existed all over the Earth. It is said that originally these were used for biological experiments and brainwashing. So yeah, as you can see, like everyone is pretty much getting fucked up. Whether it be just like entirely their bodies or like just your arm or your leg or something. It's pretty messed up. The people who mutated isn't what were called wells, or the true form of humans, gather at these facilities. Wells are the true form of humans, by the way. That's pretty fucked up. Some of the humans turned wells were... Oh, God. Some of the humans turned wells were attacking healthy humans and devouring their flesh and blood. I believe they think that the unlocking the limiter caused this, and I believe it's because of the virus, from what Krellian was just talking about. But I don't know if the limiter had to be removed for the virus to take place. It might have been because I wasn't reading correctly, or it was just like a coincidence. The timing was like super close, kind of thing. So, blah. Soon after, severely mutated beings started to seek the flesh and blood of the less mutated beings. So, pretty fucked up. I like really fucked up things, though. This is what makes Xenogears so different and so, like, just, like, mind-boggling. And this is probably, like, this reason right here is probably why it was changed from Final Fantasy VII to Xenogears. Because this story is fucked up. People are being mutated. The germination and mutation and blah blah blah. They're being mutated to these beings. And we can't really do anything about it. I don't see any Final Fantasy game going that far. Well, besides Final Fantasy VI, where Kefka literally blew up the world. Or something. I haven't actually played Final Fantasy VI in a long time, but Kefka's a fucking dickhole, so I can't say they haven't done anything really bad. So, yeah. The only thing about this, in comparison to Kefka, is there isn't really a big blame or there isn't really huge hatred on Krellian. You know, Krellian's the big bad guy. That's fucked up, by the way. Krellian's the big bad guy. We all know this right now. But, like, there isn't any real build-up for Krellian, unfortunately, which is kind of sad. Because, like, you first see him when you get to Solaris, I believe, or at least somewhere around that point. And, like, you don't actually see Krellian all that often. Like, it's kind of sad that you don't, like, see him, like, earlier in the game, so you have some kind of reason to hate him. You're just like, oh, he's the mastermind, blah, 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 so hate him. So it's sad because even though all this is happening thanks to Krellian, in a way, I just, like, I can't hate him all that much because I don't really... I mean, I think he's a despicable person, but, like, I don't... Like, there's not a huge connection because we didn't see him all that often. But, yeah. Go to those facilities and you will be freed from unbearable agony. So people gathered, seeking a fulfillment of this promise. There is salvation there. The news spread, although no one actually uttered it. Their mutated blood probably told such people to gather there. God, this mutation shit is so cool, though. I think it's so cool. We went there to destroy the Soylent system. I might be getting a few things wrong also about the story and stuff, because it's been a long time. So I hope I'm saying things correctly and I'm putting out exactly what's going on properly. I might be wrong, of course, and if I am wrong, go ahead and feel free to correct me. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. There, humans fought amongst themselves greedily for limited pardons to live. It was an ugly battle to keep on living, or so it may have seemed to the casual passerby. But to me, they were desperately trying to live. It was each person's natural human form. There were the haves and the have-nots. Have-nots? Haves? Sure. And among them, there were some of my former friends from Solaris. They wanted our flesh and blood. They told us the haves should not share with the have-nots. They asked if a have should, or such as myself, could understand their pain. I couldn't answer. No matter what I said, it would have sounded like a conceited have speaking. Even so, I wanted to relieve their anguish, and I decided to do so. Just like the person in the memory of my dreams, in the distant past. Then suddenly the system went out of control. The surful mass, a monstrous organism still in the process of amalgamation, I didn't even know that was a word, honestly, broke through the barrier of the life support facilities and stood before us. No longer of human form, that which was once human began eating the people gathered there seeking relief. We had to fight it, in order to save the people and in order to save him. The eyes of that which was once human looked at me, pleading for death, to take away the agony. I guess... member change. So you can obviously, the huge difference from Disc 2 and now, there's a huge difference on what's going on in the story, how it's being conveyed, and just like what's going on. And it's just like a big thing. Like, it's weird. It's so weird. Yeah, that's all I can really put it as. It's weird how you go from this storytelling that goes, you go through dungeons, you have, them talk about it, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden you're thrown into Disc 2 and it's like, the story's being told to you on screen and nobody's really talking all that much, but you're being told their feelings and stuff by the game. And that is weird. It's really weird, honestly. So, there is a reason for the hate. There's definitely a reason to dislike this too. I didn't want to quit all the way if it's making me quit all the way. Okay. I think this is a good time to stop though, I feel like I've been going for a while. I don't know how much longer I can go until a next save point, so this is kind of a cliffhanger, I'm sorry. But there isn't really any save points, honestly. There isn't really any save points until certain points of the game. So for now, we're just going to keep running into points like this where we're being told the story. Sorry. We're being told the story, and we can't really, like, move around or save or do anything. So we're going to be saving at certain points. So unfortunately, I can't really stop this cliffhanger. I want to wait a minute. So yeah, that's about it. So I know this is kind of an abrupt ending for this session, but thank you for watching. We're now in the more story-driven part of the game. I actually, you know, as I've said, I really like Disc 2. I'm more of a fan of Disc 2 than Disc 1, honestly, even with all the stuff that's missing from it and loss of budget. But yeah, that's about it. So next time on Let's Play Xenogears, we're going to be fighting off this guy so we can possibly save some people. And we're going to see if we can solve this whole mystery. I mean, it's not really a mystery, they're just changing their true form and stuff. But we're going to see if we can save the people of this world, because now everyone's turning into wells, and it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, honestly. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.